Hello and welcome to our news updates coming to you live from Bishop Neva Media Center and your weekly charity journal. At the Sunday Angelus, Pope Leo XIV reminded the faithful that God is close to humanity, urging Christians to rediscover the gift of baptism and to witness to it with joy. Addressing pilgrims in St. Peter's Square on the feast of the baptism of the Lord, the Pope said the celebration marks the end of the Christmas season and the beginning of ordinary time. Reflecting on Jesus' baptism in the Jordan, Pope Leo said God does not look at the world from afar, but enters history and touches human lives, wounds, and hopes. The Pope recorded that baptism frees the believers from sin, makes them children of God, and brings them into the life of the Church, the people of God drawn from every nation. He also recorded baptizing 20 newborns earlier in the Sistine Chapel and encouraged the faithful to remember the gift they have received and to live to it with joy and consistency. Mzuzu University Vice-Chancellor Professor Wasingini has called on the government to prioritize energy in the national budget, saying reliable power supply is key to economic growth. The Malawi government's 5 key areas are tourism, agriculture, mining, manufacturing, and SMEs. Speaking during a pre-budget consultation meeting in Mzuzu, Singini said energy drives the economy across all sectors, including households and manufacturing industries. He noted that without adequate and affordable energy, households struggle to meet basic needs, while industries fail to operate at full capacity, affecting productivity and job creation. The Vice-Chancellor therefore urged the government to place energy high on the top priority list, adding that investment in the sector would stimulate industrial growth and improve the livelihoods of Malawians. Rights and governance organizations have given a mixed assessment of President Peter Mutharika's first 100 days in office, praising progress while noting ongoing challenges. The Human Rights Defenders Coalition says fundamental rights are largely respected and basic freedoms upheld. However, its chairperson Michael Gayata has urged the government to resolve past human rights violations and step up the fight against corruption. Benedicto Gondowe, chairperson of the National Advocacy Platform, says the timely executive decisions show confidence but urges the government to walk the talk on austerity and anti-corruption measures. President Mutharika has on numerous occasions approached to rebuild the economy, revive agriculture through the Farm Input Subsidy Program, tackle corruption, and stabilize essential services. Commandant of the Malawi Defense Force Command and Staff College, Benson Peter Moyo, has underscored the importance of the Senior Command and Staff Corps for enrolled officers, highlighting its role in empowering their future decision-making in the military. During the course opening, Moyo remarked on Malawi's collaborative efforts with allied nations to enhance cooperation. The course comprises of 31 officers, including 9 from 6 partner countries, including Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Botswana, and Zambia. It is scheduled to run for 46 weeks until December. And in other news, as a nationwide protest in Iran entered their 3rd week, Tehran has warned that it will strike back if the United States attacks. U.S. President Donald Trump has repeatedly threatened to intervene to protect demonstrators amid a deadly crackdown by security forces. Iran's parliament speaker Mohammad Bakr Karibaf warned that Israel, along with U.S. military and its shipping centers in the region, would become legitimate targets. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of News Updates. After the hour of 2, you've been with me, Charide Shilanga. Good afternoon.